In a striking turn of events, it has been revealed that federal prosecutors in Virginia have determined there is insufficient evidence to pursue criminal charges against James Comey, the former FBI director who was under scrutiny for allegedly misleading Congress. This conclusion came after a thorough 2-month investigation, as reported by sources to ABC News. The prosecutors compiled a detailed memorandum outlining their findings, indicating that there is no probable cause to obtain an indictment, much less achieve a conviction in court. This memo was delivered to Lindsey Halligan, who is now the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia, a position she recently assumed following an appointment from former President Donald Trump. However, here's where it gets controversial. Despite this clear legal advice, Halligan intends to solicit a grand jury to initiate charges against Comey shortly. This move would amplify Trump's unusual directive to pursue legal actions against his political opponents, a step that many find both audacious and troubling. "I just want people to act. They have to act, and we want to act fast," Trump stated emphatically after instructing Halligan to prosecute Comey. Alongside New York Attorney General Letitia James and Senator Adam Schiff, it's important to note that Halligan, who transitioned from being an insurance attorney to a White House aide without any prosecutorial background, has been cautioned by seasoned prosecutors within the U.S. Attorney's Office about pursuing this case. They have informed her that attempting to charge Comey could violate Department of Justice policies, potentially raise serious ethical dilemmas, and might not even pass muster with the grand jury. Regardless, Halligan remains committed to pushing for an indictment, fulfilling the apparent mandate she received when appointed just this past weekend. On a public platform, Trump characterized Comey as a bad person, but stated that the ultimate decision on whether to prosecute lies with the Department of Justice. "They're going to make a determination. I'm not making that determination. I believe I'd be allowed to get involved if I so chose, but I really prefer not to," he told reporters at the White House, shortly after expressing a strong desire for the Justice Department to take action. With a 5-year statute of limitations on prosecuting Comey for allegedly making false statements drawing near its expiration, time is of the essence. The urgency for an indictment, in spite of warnings from experienced prosecutors, underscores the turbulent position of the U.S. Attorney's Office that handles many national security-related cases. Halligan was appointed following the resignation of Trump's previous choice for the role, Eric Siebert, who reportedly faced pressure regarding prosecuting James. Trump has consistently referenced his own legal battles, including several criminal charges stemming from his actions after the 2020 election, to justify the push for charges against Comey and his other perceived adversaries. In a social media post, Trump expressed his frustration. "What about Comey, Adam Schiff, and Letitia?" He lamented, "We can't delay any longer. It's damaging our reputation. They impeached me twice and indicted me 5 times. Over nothing. Justice must be served now." The investigation into Comey had initially commenced in early August, following Trump's renewed calls for accountability concerning alleged Russian interference during the 2016 election. Simultaneously, investigations are being conducted in both the Western District of Virginia and the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. The impetus for examining Comey's actions stemmed from certain documents found at the FBI headquarters related to the Russia investigation, which prompted inquiries about whether Comey had perjured himself or obstructed justice during his congressional testimony. During his 2016 Senate Judiciary Committee appearance, Comey ardently defended his actions, asserting that the investigation had been conducted properly and was necessary. "I would say that for the most part it was executed correctly, and it was crucial that it happened," he remarked. "I'm proud of the overall work, although there are aspects that are concerning. In the end, prosecutors reviewed the evidence and concluded they could not substantiate allegations of perjury or obstruction against Comey. Not only were they skeptical of achieving a conviction, which necessitates proving claims beyond a reasonable doubt, but they also believed the evidence did not meet the comparatively lower threshold needed for an indictment." This situation begs several questions. Are we witnessing a politically motivated misuse of legal power? Should prosecutorial discretion be exercised more rigorously when dealing with high-profile figures? We invite readers to share their thoughts on this unfolding drama and whether they believe justice is being pursued for the right reasons.